Hi here, Finns here. I'm back for another video, and today I'm going to be talking about the second semi-final running order for Eurovision 2026. Yes, the running order for second semi-final is also out. I'm going to debrief it. So let's quickly go through it then. So opening the second semi-final will be Bungaranga. Bulgaria as they come back to the competition, followed by Azerbaijan, Romania, Luxembourg, Czechia, Armenia, and Switzerland. And in the second half, we have Cyprus, Latvia, Denmark, Australia, Ukraine, Albania, Malta, and closing off our second semi-final will be Norway. And I should also point out we have three automatic interval acts, qualifiers, whatever you call them. We have got France, and they will perform between Czechia and Armenia. Host country Austria, which will perform between Cyprus and Latvia. And the United Kingdom, that will perform their 3-minute track between Ukraine and Albania. Now, as I mentioned before, I did try to predict the running order. You could argue maybe a better running order, but surprisingly, I got the first three countries right. I predicted Bulgaria will open. I think it's a fun way. The crowd's gonna love Bungarunga, and I think this is a good thing for Bulgaria. I think it's a good opener. I think, yeah, they will bring a show. I think this is a good opener. I was like praying, like, please Bulgaria open, please open with Bungaranga, and they did. Very happy. Azerbaijan getting the number two spot. I also predicted. That's it in the first semi-final. I think Sweden is invincible, performing in the second position. I can't really say the same about Azerbaijan. It's not as strong as Sweden's entry. Yeah, I do feel bad for them because they've got a weak entry and they're in a really tough spot. But at the end of the day, they could have selected a better song, I'm just saying. And somebody had to perform in the number two spot, and I had to go to, unfortunately, ended up being Azerbaijan. I think it's less of a battle of qualification, more of a battle to finish out of last place, quite honestly. Bring your sand lady. I mean, the song is pretty much Moldova 2019. Anyway, I'll digress. I'll have my review on the independent reviews. Romania number three, I think it's okay. I think it's nice after Azerbaijan, a bit rock quite early on. I think they're okay at going early. And then we got more happy with Luxembourg afterwards. So, yeah, this running was interesting. A lot of women at the start, and a lot of men at the end. Um, Czech is also nice to come off to Luxembourg. It's not too jarring, the transition from Luxembourg to Czechia. Um, so yeah, the first section's all right. Then you go to the second section with Armenia, Switzerland, Cyprus. I gotta say, I'm worried about Switzerland now because they feel so swallowed up between Armenia and Cyprus. Besides them being in the middle of the running order, yeah, I coming after Armenia, which can do wackadoodle crazy staging, and also Cyprus can be so energetic. Then you got little tiny Veronica from Switzerland, singing about Alice. um, I don't know about Switzerland's chances yet. But anyway, I think Cyprus is okay actually coming on after Switzerland. And I don't mind them being the first song of the second half. I think actually for Antigone, it's quite a nice transition after Switzerland. And I think Cyprus is again invincible. Put them wherever you could put them. Don't mind them opening the second half. Then Latvia, Denmark, Australia, Ukraine's the next section. This is the interesting one. I guess they put Latvia on after the automatic qualifier Austria because they probably need things to set up big. They've got big props in that, but so does Denmark. Interesting, so they put them two together. Yeah, this is the part of the show where it's interesting which ones they put next to each other. Australia and Ukraine. I'm surprised they put the two female ballady mid-tempo songs next to each other. With Delta from Australia, which I think she's okay wherever she is. Yes, it's like Denmark and Australia as well next to each other, two of the bigger contenders next to each other, and then Ukraine. Lenky. Yeah, it's interesting who did this running order, and then we've got to talk about the elephants in the room. Albania, Malta, Norway. They're putting three solo male artists as the last three songs. Again, Albania and Malta next to each other, two male ballady songs, as well as an unusual choice. I wouldn't have done that personally, but yeah, again, we don't know everyone's stage show, so that's also another thing to take into consideration. And Norway closing the semi-finals wouldn't have been my choice. Maybe they wanted to open it up a little bit. Maybe put the contenders earlier on, so it wouldn't be it would be less predictable. But yeah, it's just a bit of a weak entry to close with Norway. Aye, 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 aye. Yeah, maybe this is good for Norway, but I remember Theo Evan from Cyprus last year performing last and didn't make it, so well, no one's safe. So I mean, I think Albania is good. Um, where it is, I think that's nice. I do think Malta though, when you follow another male ballad, Malta can it's a little bit low. Wouldn't say lost, but people might get a bit bored to go through. Yes, it's Australia, Ukraine, Albania, Malta. There's four ballads in a row. It's just like mix it up. Who does this running? Obviously, they should have hired me to do the running orders because I think my running order list is much better than this. Gonna be honest. But yeah, again, we haven't seen stage show, and maybe they just want to open it, make it less predictable. We don't know everybody's props. That can depend on the running order as well. So who knows? But yeah, I think again, it's just like it's a very hard semi-final to predict. Um, yeah, I mean Norway closing it. It's just like wow. I mean that's throw another can of worms there. I thought it'd be Denmark. Um, I knew it wouldn't be Cyprus because they closed their semi-final off last year. But yeah, all I can say to this running is I'm happy Bungarunga's opening it. But yeah, it's just interesting how the ones they end off with. Um, who knows? Who knows where we're gonna be? All I can say is I just hope also Jala Jala gets a place in that final. Honestly, she might go Antigone on Saturday night. I think she's okay. But yeah, I think the ones that I struggle, I think Azerbaijan in number two spot, and I'm worried for Switzerland as well. They feel a bit swallowed up where they are as well, and even Latvia to a degree. Cyprus and Denmark on each side. You know, mind you, it's just a little bit later on. But yeah, no, you can take the running order with a pinch of salt. It could all change. It could go over our heads this running order sometimes. You never know what everyone's going to bring to the table. But in any case, what do you think of this semi-final and the first semi-final running order? Comment down below in the comment section below. Like and subscribe this video. I will be back for more content very soon. So then goodbye, people. Goodbye.